your father, they rape your brother, they rape your sister, they rape your auntie, they rape your auntie, they rob you of all your jewels, they take your car if you have a license firearm, they take your firearm, and they go on with that. And those that are supposed to vote for this bill, for the next year, you all are pleased and it's okay with that. What are they smoking? You cannot come and tell Saieed, well, hear this now. Saieed, mass mandatory, here we go. They come to an end. And then you come and tell me, here we go on side. If you go to the supermarket, the grocery, or the malls, you have to wear your mask. Saieed, if you go to a pharmacy, you have to wear your mask. Saieed, if you're traveling, you have to wear your mask. If you're in the transportation hub, you have to wear your mask. If you're going to church side, you have to wear your mask. If you're in the school side, you're wearing your mask. If you go to a barber salon, you go to the theater, you're wearing your mask. Which dum-dum in Trinidad and Tobago will go in a theater and buy a popcorn and a juice and sit down and wear a mask? Dance! If every councillor go through their constituency, do video clips like this and send it for us, I'm gonna be so happy just to play it on our program on a Wednesday night. You know why I would be happy? I will be filled with joy in my heart. You know why? Because the councillor is getting off their butts and they are actually going and doing some live video shoots. Real Talk took the initiative to find out suppliers of wheat in the world that National Flour Mill could go to. So now Romano is saying the company is not going to raise any price in the near future. Why? Why? Is it because the S-boss and they realize now that, hey, it is in the public domain that we could go right Mexico and buy flour and wheat? We could go right China and buy wheat? I am about change. And thus far, Real Talk is very effective in Trinidad and Tobago coming towards making changes for the citizens. Public Utility Minister Marvin Gonzalez have urged the population to appreciate and be grateful for the availability of the utilities. This, as Gonzalez recalled, time in his life when he had to fetch water using a bucket from a nearby river. Gonzalez, I want you to understand something. I want you, Mr. Gonzalez, to understand something. You are being paid thousands of dollars by public utility, by the finance ministry, to govern WASA. Come on. To govern WASA, I want you to understand that you ain't going in no office for no free code. You are being paid. Do not tell me that I, Saieed, have to be grateful for the water I get it. Let me tell you something, Gonzalez. Every 4 months, I have to pay $400 and I get water once a bloody month. So don't come on a media briefing and say, Saieed, you have to be contented. You have to be happy. Marvin, the next best thing for you to do is to resign and get the hell out of here.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk with Saieed Ali. I am your host, Saeed. We do want to thank you for joining us tonight, viewers. Remember, we are live on Synergy, Monday to Friday from 7 to 8 p.m. and a rerun the next day from 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. So as we start off tonight, the president of the Trinidad and Tobago Automotive Dealers Association, Vishram Babwa, is calling for a grace period on the expiration of import license when there are unavoidable shipping delays. However, Trade Minister Paula Gobiscoon has rejected this plea. In a press release, the Ministry of Trade said all import license issued in 2024 will expire on December 31st. Added that those licenses will not be revalidated to a date in 2015 for foreign used right-hand drive motor vehicle that arrive after the expiration date. This is a standard practice which began in recent years. According to Babwa, his association has previously pleaded with the ministry for more leniency to those situations. He said, delays out of their control often contribute to the late arrival of vehicle in the country. He added that he is renewing his call for a grace period for up to 28 days to be given to account for those delays. So viewers, on the 31st of December, the foreign use license that foreign use dealers have will expire on the 31st. And what Paula Gobiscoon is saying to car dealers who are importing cars, make sure your cars do not cross December 31st, 2024. So which means if your car came into Trinidad from the 1st of January 2025, I guess you will not be able to license those vehicles. This is what I'm guessing. But nevertheless, we'll bring you more of that when it unfolds. So viewers, remember, those of you who are looking for cash borrow, you can contact our office. Those of you who are looking to a credit union account, you can go into the Real Talk Credit Union Facebook page. We have our requirements pinned to the top of the page. If you want to get onto any one of the office, the credit union in South, in Central, the Loan Center, even me, our numbers are on screen, viewers. So feel free to contact us. Also, viewers, we're going to persons of interest. We almost didn't get it yesterday, but nevertheless, we're doing it early tonight. So we have a person of interest for tonight, Saieed Ali. Saieed Ali. You failed to get in touch with Real Talk Financing. They call in here, no response, no reply, no nothing. So because of that, viewers, I am paying to any individual in Trinidad and Tobago. If you could find this car and bring it to us, you will get a reward of $10,000. $10,000, viewers, for this vehicle. Also, if you can bring Tyreek with the vehicle, it's better again. There's a plus. Now, I want to tell earlier. Come on to me, Derek. I want to tell you all something. Anybody purchase this car, you could get problems there because of the document you signed. Because of the document that Tyreek signed, not to be sold or transferred, or you could face the court. Remember, we are licensed to lend money. And when you breach our protocol, our paperwork, which means you are committing fraud, I want to let you understand that. If you take out a loan with Real Talk Financing and you mortgage your vehicle, you cannot sell it. Otherwise, the company will carry you to court and they will prosecute you. Because on your document, it states you cannot sell or transfer until your loan is cleared. And I want to let you understand that. So Tyreek, get in touch with Real Talk, bring in your vehicle. If not, let me tell you something. The 10,000, Christmas coming, the police, the bandit, anybody. I said it like that. Anybody. You find Tyreek, you find the vehicle, bring it in, and there's a $10,000 reward for this. Never know we could do that. And yes, we just do that. You see, when you want to play games, I know how to play games with you. When you want to run and hide, well, run and hide for something now. Because all kind of people could be looking for you. Even your neighbor will be looking for you. Police could be looking for you. Bandits might be looking for you. You know why? Because of the reward. Also, Megan. You have Megan stand by? Also, Megan. Megan, you contacted the office. You rant, you rave. Oh, take down your picture. It's embarrassing to the family. Megan refused to come to Real Talk. Now, you might want to play a hot girl out there. But imagine he's a hot girl with a stink character. He's a hot girl and you're owing people. I ain't afraid to put a lay up, you know. That one thing with Saieed. I am not afraid. I am licensed to do this. And I could carry me to court if all I want. Nevertheless, my lawyer will deal with it. But it will cost him more than what you expected. I'm telling you that up front. Also, viewers, we have a lovely excavator. A beautiful excavator to sell together with a 7-ton truck, viewers. It will be on screen shortly. So for those of you who think you could come and take a loan and run and hide, no, I will put an offer on your head. So I have this truck. It's a 7-ton, excellent, prestige condition Isuzu truck. It's a 7-ton wrecker, sliding bed, with a crane also. It's a beautiful truck, viewers. Look at the condition of the truck. This is how Real Talk does keep the equipment. Look at it. Prestige. Prestige, prestige, prestige condition. So when you hear you decide to go into a wrecking, or you want to go into a heavy transport, it's a perfect truck for you. It's a sliding bed and it's a crane. Also, we have this excavator for sale, viewers, is a 306E. It is in excellent condition. Perfect, perfect. You all interested in going into construction? It's also for those of you who have looking for excavator to rent. We are in the rental business also, viewers. So you could rent the excavator from us. We also have the truck for rent. It's not a problem. Real Talk Equipment Rental is one of my company that have been set up for years now and is functioning in Trinidad and Guyana. So I want you all to understand that. Yes, we in Guyana also. I told you that before, many occasions. So, as we move on with our program tonight, floodwater surge across the Pinal Debe region yesterday, prompting local authorities to declare a disaster zone. In a relentless rainfall left residents stranded and forced students to scramble for emergency transportation. Rising water on Pinal Rock Road on the low-lying areas trapped many in their homes and workplace, cutting off the essential service to regular transportation. Chairman of the Pinal Debe Regional Corporation, Mr. Maraj, announced the disaster, saying, "I have declared a local disaster here in the Pinal Debe Regional Corporation where children are now marooned. As a flood level rose, community members, volunteers, and a rescue team were dispatched to assist residents and school children who are stranded. With the South Oropouche drainage basin struggling to handle the immense volume of rainfall, Mirage pointed to the need for an urgent reassessment of drainage system in the rapid expanding Pinal Debe region." So Trinidad and Tobago, it was rain like that yesterday. Some places had a lot of rain, some places maybe didn't even have no rain. But in the Pinal Debe, deep south, flood like water for all. It's like water for all. So I'm very surprised now that Marvin Gonzalez did not come out and say, well, you know that water is we won. I'm kind of surprised that didn't happen. Because the water in the dam, when the rain fall and fill your dam, remember that I see with the farmers? When rain fall and your pond get filled with water, WASA claiming that water. Remember when they charged this to the farmers from around west? Where they say that the water belonged to them in the pond? Imagine, Gonzales are full in the water. The WASA police are full in the water in the pond. When the rain fall, the pond is filled. But farmers using a pump to pump the water to water their crops. WASA want to charge them. WASA saying that's their water. So I find it very surprising now that Marvin Gonzalez and WASA heads ain't come out and claim this water here now. I'm surprised. Because I believe it was 2 years back, 2 or 3 years back, when Robert LaHunt was the minister. Let me tell you something. That man ain't play get some insult from us, you know. He was the minister of utilities, public utilities. That's why they wanted to charge the Arangwes farmer for using pond water to water their crop, which was our official self in the community might pass and buy produce from farmers. Remember they wanted to charge the farmers for using the water? And I stood up for the farmers right here. Right here in this program. And they had to dismiss it. Because if you want to charge farmers for digging a pond and the rain full in the pond, how could you charge them for that? WASA didn't fill the pond. But Mocha, the lawn was green with sprinklers. I remember highlighting that right here. Right here. So that's what I'm saying. I'm surprised that WASA ain't come out and claim the water down Pinal Debe side. I'm very surprised of that. But nevertheless, maybe some fool will come out and want to charge farmers again. But I'll be proper and waiting for them this time. This is not like 2 and 3 years back, you know. No different, you know. It's not like WASA coming to charge you for pond water, you know. WASA ain't coming to charge you for water that rain fall and full of pond, and I want to use it, Not that. Not here. Not this time. It's a different time. Moving along, Point 14 RC Primary School has been temporarily closed because of a rat infestation. It is now working with the Borough Corporation Public Health Department to resolve the issue. On November 11th, the school infants department was dismissed early owing to rats and rats dropping. So here is what I want to find out. Long time you used to have maintenance crew in the school to make sure the school is clean, to make sure everything is intact, to make sure there's no insects or fungus or anything in schools, to make sure the entire compound is clean. What I want to ask the Education Ministry and Minister, is there maintenance still in the school maintaining all these things? So we could treat with issues before it become a pandemic in the school? Can Gasby Dolly tell Trinidad and Tobago if there are maintenance in schools today? Because I know a couple of years back we had MTS. MTS used to have a crew in schools, primary schools, secondary schools, maintaining the school. Is that still something existing? Existing still? We hardly hear about them thing now, boy. The principal, Adele Caesar Amo, sent a letter to parents advising that the entire school will be closed until November 15th to facilitate a pest control exercise to be conducted by the Point 14 Borough Corporation across the 3-building and surrounding compound of the school. So, a call well done. Well done to the principal for that. But we need more effectiveness. So we're waiting on the corporation now to hear. We're waiting to hear from the corporation if they have money now to buy chemical, to buy spray, to go into diffuse this pandemic that they have in the school with rats. So can someone from the Point 14 school call the program and give us a little update on what is taking place with this? You all have chemicals? This is what I want to know. Because most corporations lack gas for vehicle not properly working. You want servicing, we don't have money. And you all know this. So viewers, we are going for a short commercial break, but when we come back from that break, we are going to hear from the WASA CEO, all in place to prevent water shortfall during plant shutdown after this.
When life throws you a curveball and you need a clear path forward, trust Real Talk Wrecking Service to get you back on track. Whether you're stuck on the roadside or dealing with an unexpected breakdown, our 24/7 wrecking service is just one call away. Fast response, reliable towing, and a team that's got your back. At Real Talk Wrecking Service, we don't just tow, we rescue. Real Talk Wrecking Service, your lifeline on the road to recovery.
At Real Talk Studios, we dedicate our time to highlight the glaring issues we face within our community. Catch us live every Wednesday between 7 to 8 p.m. Real Public Concern. Because your concerns are meant to be heard. Send your email to realpublicconcerns@gmail.com. Become a member of Real Talk Credit Union, now located at number 14 Coroni Savannah Road, Chaguanas. Open a fixed deposit with Real Talk Investments and get 4% on interest with interest payment being paid upfront. Get in contact with us at 238-6716, 231-6219 or 339-1670. Real Talk Credit Union Cooperative Society Limited. Plant a seed today for a better tomorrow.
Tired of wasting precious time at the bank applying for a loan, only to be denied? We understand your frustration. Here at Real Talk Group of Companies, we take a different approach. Contact Saieed, Managing Director of Real Talk Group of Companies and licensed moneylender at 238-6716, 242-7690 or 339-1670. Feel free to visit our office at number 14 Coroni Savannah Road, Chaguanas or number 132 Superior Road, Victoria Village, San Fernando.
So welcome back to Real Talk, viewers. Now, viewers, remember, we at Real Talk, we are offering you 4% on our fixed deposit. We are the only financial institution in Trinidad and Tobago that is giving you your interest payment up front. You're not getting a 3 months, you're not getting a 6 months, you're not getting a 1 year. You're getting all your interest payment up front. Remember that. We are the only financial institution in Trinidad and Tobago that is making this happen for you. Remember that, viewers. So, we just want to go back and highlight these individuals and them before I forget. We forget to do it on a previous show, but nevertheless, Saieed Ali. Tariq, office try contacting you. You refuse to answer. Days now you refuse to answer. But that's not a problem with Saieed, neither the company. We took the decision because of the fact that you failed to contact us. We took the decision to reach out to you through television. So friends, family, neighbors, community members, the pastor, the pundit, the priest, the doctor, everybody will know Saieed looking for you. And with that being said, Tariq, we are Real Talk Financing. We are offering $10,000 for anybody who could bring this car to us. And to any person that purchased this car, let me tell you something. You have made an illegal purchase because this car has been mortgaged to Real Talk. Yes, mortgaged to Real Talk. So if by chance bandit take it away and bring it here, by chance police take it and bring it here, by chance some civilian saw you with the car and they take it and bring it here, I am offering them $10,000. Because that car is illegally mortgaged to us by signed document by Tariq. On the document also says you cannot sell or transfer until your mortgage is paid off. So anybody have it? Trust me, once we Real Talk Security come in with police to pick it up, trust me, you're going to lose your money. So Tariq, get in touch with us. If you know you sell the car, get in touch with us. Get in touch with the people and them. Because, let me tell you, friend, the bacchanal behind it, you ain't going to like it. You ain't going to like it. They say I just tell people. Also Megan want to run and hide. Megan want to play hot girl. There's a hot girl out there in the city and you're owing people. Now everybody know that, Megan. Anywhere you go, people will tell you that. And I have taken the decision to highlight people. To highlight people. Come back. Come back. So viewers, like I said, it's just one or two people is want to give us problems. But just tell people, come and talk to me. Talk to me, I'm not a beast. Things could work out. But when you run and hide, and I had to put you up on national television, it don't have anything to work out again. Because that is where you would spoil your way. So we decided to do it this way now. Also, viewers, the truck for sale, the wrecker for sale. Those of you who want to go into heavy equipment rental, you can purchase the truck. It's a beautiful truck. Look at the condition of the truck. There's a crane in the truck. The bed does slide on the truck. It's a 7-ton. Whoever wants to go into transport business, this is the perfect truck for you. Perfect truck for you, citizens. Look at the condition now. That's what you're getting. Call me at 339-1670 and we could do some business. Look at the immaculate condition now, like a new brand truck. Look at it. Look at it, viewers. That is how Real Talk just keep their equipment. That is how we just keep our equipment. Also, look at the machine looking like new brand.
This job is not for...
Like new brand. We also have this for sale. You have contract jobs, you want to contact us? Not a problem. It is also for rent. Also for rent, viewers. Call good night.
Mr. Saeed, great program as usual, man. That record really looked beautiful, man. I wish I had money, I would have purchased that for sure. Anyway,
Tell me.
Mr. Saeed, I feel sorry for these people in the flood-prone area.
Yes.
Pinal and, in Central and in the Mafican area and so on. Very sorry for them. But this is an annual recurrence of flooding.
Correct.
So the opposition leader was on another station talking about illegal dumping and illegal buildings and so on. Just like border security, every time you see a criminal with high-powered weapon, they blame border security.
Correct.
It makes you wonder if these people are for real. What is your solution? In 2010, when they came into office in 2010, there was one of the biggest flooding in this country, right? So you was there from 2010. What you did? What is the solution? Tell the citizens of this country what is the solution. But the politicians just continue blame each other. You can't, when you look and see what's happening in the world today with flooding, or in Spain and all over the world what's happening with flooding, tell me how you could stop it. There's something they call climate change and it is taking place, but very sadly, but this could be mitigated, and this is what they're not saying. Since she was in government, this could be mitigated. All they have to do is build a large catchment area. We have county lands that are available. Build a large catchment area with pumps, and then you pump it out into the ocean. As we have heavy rain, you start pumping into the ocean.
Correct.
And you don't need a rocket scientist to tell you that. But everything in this country have to be involved with bubble, corruption, stealing, and underhand dealing, and blaming everybody except themselves. Very sadly, Mr. Said, I'm sorry for these people, so I hope they will recover from this and move their life forward. God bless you, Mr. Said, for giving me this opportunity, and you continue to do this great job you are doing for the citizens of this country. God bless.
Thank you, my friend. Same to you. Now, viewers, we go down to WASA. WASA Acting Chief Executive Officer Kelvin Romain is assuring that all systems are in place to offset the water shortfall as the desalination company of Trinidad and Tobago, DSALCOT, begin its 7-day shutdown for the Point Lisa's desalination plant to facilitate maintenance work. Romain said the desalination plant, which supplies 40 million gallons of water per day, will be unavailable until Sunday, 17 November 2024. An estimated 350,000 customers in parts of Central and South Trinidad and the Point Lisa's industrial estate are expected to be affected. Romain assured citizens that WASA had revised schedule for the affected areas and expanded its water trucking capacity to manage supply. He stated that it is expected that some parts of Central and South Trinidad will experience a disruption in supply, and affected customers were encouraged to conserve usage and manage their tanks reserve. Romain said the Navet water treatment plant would also increase output to help the shortfall. So viewers, there's a 7-day shutdown of the desalination plant until Sunday the 17th of November 2024. So please save water. Whatever you could do to refill your tank, you have a vehicle, you could fill water somewhere, family, friends out of the area, you have been warned by WASA. You know, everything that is working at a time, it needs to shut down for maintenance work. A bicycle, a motorbike, your vehicle, things like that. Excavator, trucks, they have a shutdown time to do a maintenance work to make sure everything is proper, running smoothly, and for you, the customers, to make sure and get your water for Christmas. So viewers, we are going for a short commercial break, but when we come back, we're going to hear from Gonzalez, WASA in process of transformation after this.
When life throws you a curveball and you need a clear path forward, trust Real Talk Wrecking Service to get you back on track. Whether you're stuck on the roadside or dealing with an unexpected breakdown, our 24/7 wrecking service is just one call away. Fast response, reliable towing, and a team that's got your back. At Real Talk Wrecking Service, we don't just tow, we rescue. Real Talk Wrecking Service, your lifeline on the road to recovery.
At Real Talk Studios, we dedicate our time to highlight the blaring issues we face within our community. Catch us live every Wednesday between 7 to 8 p.m. Real Public Concern. Because your concerns are meant to be heard. Send your email to realpublicconcerns@gmail.com.
Become a member of Real Talk Credit Union, now located at number 14 Coroni Savannah Road, Chagonas. Open a fixed deposit with Real Talk Investments and get 4% on interest with interest payment being paid upfront. Get in contact with us at 238-6716, 231-6219 or 339-1670. Real Talk Credit Union Cooperative Society Limited. Plant a seed today for a better tomorrow.
Tired of wasting precious time at the bank applying for a loan, only to be denied? We understand your frustration. Here at Real Talk Group of Companies, we take a different approach. Contact Saieed, Managing Director of Real Talk Group of Companies and licensed moneylender at 238-6716, 242-7690 or 339-1670. Feel free to visit our office at number 14 Coroni Savannah Road, Chagonas or number 132 Superior Road, Victoria Village, San Fernando.
So viewers, welcome back. Public Utility Minister Marvin Gonzalez called the WASA call center without identifying himself and stated that he would like to report a leak in the QRC roundabout area where liters of waters were being wasted. The operator took the information and gave him a number, which allows the utility to be tracked. The pace of the response, the call to reporting leaks or problem with water supply. The next day, the leak was fixed. For Gonzalez, the interaction represents the change that have occurred at WASA. Those changes include a new standard of 1 minute on the operator to answer the call for WASA customer. Before the operation of WASA call center were improved, one of the complaints of WASA customer was that the length of time it took for a client or a member of Trinidad and Tobago to get through to the center was shocking. Ask if he thinks WASA has been transformed. Gonzalez said, is in the process of being transformed, and although there is still work to be done, he has seen some positive results. For WASA to be fully transformed, it would have taken a number of years to improve and implement on its capital investment budget. The minister added that once these projects are achieved and once it can earn the trust of the population to believe that WASA is a state company that cares about customers. So Trinidad and Tobago, what about if all this that he did was set out? I will call you, answer your phone, take in necessary day, time, area, and from that now you dispose somebody. That could be just a short Trinidad and Tobago that, hey, we working. Let me tell you something, eh? We don't have too much a trick in retail. Too much. So Gonzalez is saying that the call center is working. Let's see how good the call center will function now. Trust me, because people are going to call to report leak. After tonight, people will be calling to report leaks. Is how good the center can take the calls, report it to the further department, and it's how long that department is taking to go fix that leak. I'm going to tell you something. It's years, the same thing I've been going through. We have a call center. It might take you 10 days before you get through to WASA call center. And then when you do get through to the center now, they take your information, it might take 10 months now to fix the leak. Because 20 people come in to see that one little leak. 20 people. A number of engineers, a number of supervisors, a number of managers, a number of quality control workers, equipment operator. There's about 20 people coming to see that piece of work. That will take 10 months to fix. It's sad, you know. But nevertheless, we'll give Gonzalez the benefit of the doubt and see how it works from there. Now, the minister added that once these projects are achieved and once it can earn the trust of the population to believe that WASA is a state company that cares about its customers. In December 2020, the IDB approved an US $80 million loan to boost the efficiency and the effectiveness of the Trinidad and Tobago Water Company. And water security also. So that money was approved to them from the IDB. The thing is, how long will it take? How long? And that is the problem we are having. One issue, when you could rectify an issue in 1 month, you're taking 1 year. Why? Why is it taking 1 year to resolve an issue? And the thing is, when somebody reports a leak, they report a leak because they don't want to see water wasting, you know. They report a leak so that the neighbors could get water. Instead of having every 4 months you have a bill to pay and you're not receiving 1 drop of water. That is what we get in Trinidad. That's why when I come here and here I start to level them, When I start to level them, it's a different story, you know. Now, that initial US $80 million loan, which up to October 2024 had only been drawn down by 20%, is part of a $315 million conditional credit line for the Trinidad and Tobago National Water Sector Transformation Program. 20% of $315 million US loan. And it's $80 million they have used. So we have money for WASA. Have money. But the thing is production of WASA. And that is the problem. Production. Any company would want mass production. You see what Marvin, I don't know if they understand this or not, but the more people get water, is the more people will pay water rate. And is the more money the company will get. So I don't know if Marvin understand that or the WASA boards understand that. But it's sad. It's really, really sad to know 1.4 million people in a 2x2 country. In 2024, we're still suffering for water. We're still suffering. I saw an article somewhere in the 1950s or the 1960s. The article stated, a press heading, water for all. We're in 2024. Now this would have been in the 1950 or 1960. A press release. They say water for all. In the 50s and 60s, eh? We're in 2024. And all ain't even getting water. You know what all getting? All getting flood out. That is what we're getting. But it's sad. It's sad nobody in the ministries there really care about we. As a small man in the country. At the end of your 4 months you pay water rate and that's it. You get. That's not their business. Marvin needs to change your approach. Marvin needs to change the approach, go on the ground, find out which community not getting water, find out which community don't have truck-borne supply, and get with the program. You see, I'll tell you something. A downfall is when you have people that you depend on and they're not doing their job. You all saw the live program in Guyana with the president, Mr. Ali, roughing up individuals from different organizations. You know what, director? You have the video up and running? With the president of Guyana? So Trinidad and Tobago, we're going to show you a little clip of what took place in Guyana. I want you all to listen to the president, how he dealt with the people very severe. You know why? He wants production. He wants proper work. Come on here. Ready? Trinidad and Tobago, rock back and listen to this. This only took place a few days ago. Listen to this. It's a 6-minute clip, but listen to it.
My project was hold up because the construction of a bridge had to go where my project are constructed in high flood. There is a road.
So, is this the case or is it engineer? What's the name of your company?
My company?
Yeah.
Excel Construction and Maintenance.
Is this the case, engineer? All right, sir. It's simple. If this is the case, why was he invited? He has other project? Yeah, but you're not listening. If the project time can't start, if he yeah, but you're the engineer. You have to exercise judgment. If you know the contractor had to stop because of a legitimate reason that we are justifying, then the contract time stops. Isn't that the case? Next. The guy at the back.
Good morning, Mr. Excellency. I haven't received a commencement letter because I was told MP Tab had some problem with the contract.
What's the name
Brick
of it?
and Mortar Constructions.
What?
Brick and Mortar Construction.
No, which project?
Oh, the bridge at Tushan, over Tushan.
No commencement letters yet. Is that the case? Yes? Who is the engineer here? Yes. I expect better from you, you know. You long in this work.
Yes, sir. So the reason why he didn't receive a commencement was because we never got back the bills from...
So why is he here?
Mr. President, let me just say that...
Get back the bills from where?
From MPTAB. So the contract was never really fully compiled. This is among some other issues, but a lot of the contractors here are here because we were told to bring everybody who's behind time. His project's supposed to be ending on the 5th of November along with a few other bridges.
Yeah, but if y'all not listening, if they don't have a commencement, how come? This is where the problem is. Y'all accepting this nonsense for excuses. Next contractor.
Morning, Diamond Construction. We get a road in I-flood, we're waiting for the contractor to complete the bridge too.
The what?
I get a road in I-flood for the waiting for the contractor to complete the bridge.
So this is the same problem?
60%.
Same problem again. Why y'all bring these people with the same problem? Next.
Good morning, Mr. President. Got a project in number 1, Conservancy Dam. The engineer told me that they're waiting on approval from Ministry of Agriculture in order to go ahead. That's the dam.
Who is this?
Coastal Construction.
Ron, where's this now? Give Ron the mic.
So, Mr. President, we have a road that is being built very close to conservancies, on the conservancy dam at number 1. So we have to do the survey.
Lionel, this is the road I talked to you about?
Chief, this is the one where the other houses by the thing.
That's the one when we visited. Yes. So which one is this? You know about this, Lionel? So how you also engaging
No,
the
Mr. President, we are now doing the surveys to forward it to NDI because on the toe of the conservancy dam.
How long now you waiting, boy? How long? Tell me. In there, you live over there. 6-7 weeks, you know how those people suffering. And 6-7 weeks, y'all waiting to make a decision like this? NDI not even informed up to now. By the way, I ain't seen Ministry of Agriculture on this list. Oh, where's the PS? So where's Ministry of Agriculture?
Sir, PS just messaging me. Apparently, our mail came in on the 8th, so that's not mail. Is that never received?
Give me the list. So how, what am I doing here too if you didn't even get a commencement yet? Ministry of Agriculture. Adamantium. Yeah, I think y'all escape, eh? No, the contractor. Adamantium. STP investment. This STP, you behind a lot of project, why? MP investment. Kedar Prasad. Eh? So why you stand up for MP investment? Eh? Oh, who are you, the engineer? Are you representing both company? So you just put in bids to both company? What? So isn't that a conflict of interest? How you representing two master? So how do you decide which one is going to be lower than the other? This is interesting. Y'all see contractors for going on with y'all life? When y'all is asked how come y'all get beat out? This is interesting though. Like, how you just decide which one of them will be lower than the other? You're brave though. I'll give you credit for that. Kedar Prasad. Deal.
Trinidad and Tobago. You see how our ministers do it? Minister Ali had a conference. The president, President Ali had a conference. Engineers, contractors, owners of company, even the ones behind time. I was looking at some videos. Let me tell you something. I saw a few contractors who were behind time, 5 months and 6 months, get a contract terminated one time, on spot, You all notice how he went after them? You all notice that? Why you're behind time? Why you're not functioning? Why the contract end? What's going on? What's going on? Now that is a caring president. If we had ministers like that in Trinidad, things would have been different. Totally different. The man actually went after them. What is the kickback? Even the ministries, what is the kickback with documents? Tell me. We even saw where one contractor tender and bid for 2 companies. Do we have any such person right here in Trinidad? Let's just say in the Ministry of Works, who could follow up on contracts? Why project ain't finishing? What is the kickback? Why you ain't start? The quality of job we getting? Let me tell you something. There's lots more for me to show concerning Guyana and Guyana production. But as the weeks go down, the days go down in the weeks, we're going to fix that. So you will see how they're actually doing it in Guyana. You're going to actually see how the minister firing contractors on site for delays, for accountability, for production, for quality. You're going to see that before the end of this week. I believe every night I'm going to show you something, what is taking place in Guyana. Every night from tonight. So viewers, we're going for a short commercial break. But when we come back, you're going to hear repair the garbage trucks in Port of Spain cause garbage pile up in Cocorite after this.
When life throws you a curveball and you need a clear path forward, trust Real Talk Wrecking Service to get you back on track. Whether you're stuck on the roadside or dealing with an unexpected breakdown, our 24/7 wrecking service is just one call away. Fast response, reliable towing, and a team that's got your back. At Real Talk Wrecking Service, we don't just tow, we rescue. Real Talk Wrecking Service, your lifeline on the road to recovery.
At Real Talk Studios, we dedicate our time to highlight the glaring issues we face within our community. Catch us live every Wednesday between 7 to 8 p.m. Real Public Concern. Because your concerns are meant to be heard. Send your email to realpublicconcerns@gmail.com.
Become a member of Real Talk Credit Union, now located at number 14 Coroni Savannah Road, Chagonas. Open a fixed deposit with Real Talk Investments and get 4% on interest with interest payment being paid up front. Get in contact with us at 238-6716, 231-6219 or 339-16 0870. Real Talk Credit Union Cooperative Society Limited. Plant a seed today for a better tomorrow.
Tired of wasting precious time at the bank applying for a loan, only to be denied? We understand your frustration. Here at Realtor Group of Companies, we take a different approach. Contact Saieed, Managing Director of Realtor Group of Companies and licensed moneylender at 238-6716, 242-7690 or 339-1670. Feel free to visit our office at number 14 Caroni Savannah Road, Chaguanas, or number 132 Superior Road, Victoria Village, San Fernando.
So welcome back to Real Talk viewers. Pile of garbage across Cocorite and surrounding areas have become a major issue for residents and business in the communities. Some residents claim that garbage remained uncollected for at least 2 weeks, leading to overflowing bins, trash spilling onto sidewalks, and a stench. Councillor for the St. James West District, Imran Khan, weighed in on the issue. He stated that this is not just about an eye score. This is a public health concern that directly affected the quality of life for residents and the variety of business in the community. He shed light on the cause of the delay in the garbage collection. Khan added that unfortunately, delay in garbage collection was due to a critical repair on the Port of Spain City Corporation truck, which are essential to keep the system running smoothly. So let me ask this question. If there was repairs done to the garbage truck, what I want to know is how much garbage truck does the corporation have to service Port of Spain? This is what I want to know. And this is the problem right there we're fixing. How many garbage trucks are there to service the Cocorite area? And we will fix and rectify the problem right there. Health hazard. Health hazard right there. So I wonder if the corporation now is going towards the Ministry of Health or the Minister of Works and Transport or the Minister of Finance for new garbage trucks, or at least a few more garbage trucks. Because having a health hazard is a serious thing, you know. A serious thing. I was expecting the Minister of Health to say something. I was expecting Clongenbo to say, well, you know what? We're going to okay at $2 million for probably about 5 or 6 garbage trucks. We didn't hear anything like that. We didn't hear anything like that. I was hoping to hear the Minister of Health come out in a press briefing and say, you know what? This is slackness. This is ridiculous. We can't have garbage piling up in the street for weeks. Where's the Minister of Health? All that is your portfolio, not just the hospital and the clinics or the ambulance. No. Health in general, even garbage on the streets. But do we hear him? No, we don't hear him. So I'm asking publicly tonight to the corporation, how many garbage trucks do you all have to service the Port of Spain area? 1, 2, 3, 4 garbage trucks? How often do they run for the week? How often is repair done? What is the condition of the garbage trucks and them? This is what we need to find out, because I'll tell you something, health is a serious thing. The Minister of Health supposed to be all over this. He probably all over somewhere else. Imagine that, eh? Things for you to get involved in. You're not there. You're not there at all to open your mouth. Books and Transport Corporation, Finance Ministry. With an issue like this, I was expecting these ministries and them to get involved, to fix it. But when you are lackadaisical people, you really care about the small people on the street, what you get? What will you get? That is what you will get. So viewers, we are out of time for tonight, but nevertheless, before the week is over, we're going to show clips from the meeting that you all just saw with President Ali and contractors and ministries who are watching lackadaisical. Because the key word right now in Guyana is production. So viewers, until then, I am Saieed Ali saying good night.